So John Wall just announced his retirement from basketball. Can make a grown man cry. If you were watching basketball in the 2010 era, you know how big of an impact John Wall had. He was a lot of people's favorite players. Put up crazy stat lines. Played amazing games. But there's one thing John Wall never did, and that is win a championship. So today we're going to be trying to give John Wall the career he deserved and win him a championship. That is the main goal. But before we do that, if you are new around here, hit that sub button. We are on the road to 12K subs. Trying to hit it before 2K26. And that comes out in like a week. So it's going to be a tough goal to hit. But if you hit that sub button, you can help us get a lot closer. And also drop a like on the video. Let's aim this video for 97 likes. So we have a 89 overall 22-year-old John Wall as the main point of our roster. And like we said, the goal is to build a championship roster around him. So we got to make some moves. We do have a 19-year-old Brad Beal, 79 overall. We all know how Brad Beal on the Wizards was. He was cold. You know, he gets disrespect now on the Suns, but he's tough. So we're going to try and keep Wall and Beal together. But the rest of the team definitely needs work. Honestly, the starting five, if we head over here, is really not too bad. It's really the bench that needs a lot of work. And we probably need to target a pretty good big man this free agency. Good news is we have 4 draft picks in this upcoming draft. The 2013 draft. Only one of them's a first, but we have 3 seconds, so hopefully we can get some steals in the second round. Here comes the money! I'm going to try and trade all 3 of our second round picks for this Philadelphia 76ers first round pick. Their roster's pretty bad. I'm thinking they're going to be pretty bad, so let's see if they'll accept it. All right, looks like he's sending a counter offer. They want a pick swap in the first round, Jason Collins, and they want to give us Darrell Wright. I guess I'll take it. So we got 2 firsts now. I don't really know what the Clippers GM's thinking, but they're willing to send me DeAndre Jordan, who's only 24, or 30-year-old Emeka Okafor. So I was going to try and sign a big center free agency, but I mean, this is a pretty good center to trade for right here, especially if we can develop him. So yeah, we'll take DeAndre Jordan. And this is the last trade. Trading for Nicholas Batum, and we're trading Trevor Ariza, a 2015 first round pick, and Ronnie Turek. Batum's only 23. We know how Batum could get. Great role player for the squad. We already got our 2 main scorers in Beal and Wall, so I mean, I feel like Batum fits the squad perfectly. So welcome to the squad, Nicholas. The new and improved starting lineup for the Washington Wizards. We got John Wall at the 1, Beal at the 2, 23-year-old Batum at the 3, Nene at the 4, and DeAndre Jordan at the 5. Now, is this team a championship roster this year? I don't think so, but I really don't even care if we win this year. We have 2 firsts, so if we lose games, our pick will be a better draft pick. I'm banking on the Sixers to be pretty dog shit. Then maybe we can get 2 high first round picks, build some bench depth with that, and then we got a lot of money to spend in free agency too to clean up this bench. So let's do it. Oh yeah, and it is 2012-2013 season, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that at the start of the video like I usually do. All right, so like I said, I didn't think we were winning the championship this year. We got the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference, and I do not see the Sixers in the Eastern Conference, so that is a good sign. Moment of truth. Where did they finish in the East? Please be last. All right, 12th. That's not terrible at all. The Magic went 16 and 66. God damn. Some good news on the team this year too, though. John Wall put up 27 a game and 11 assists, and we see in his trophy case, he was on the first team All-NBA this year. DeAndre Jordan put up 8.5 points a game, but snagged 13.6 boards for us, and he was on the All-NBA defensive second team with 2 blocks a game. Batum put up 13 a game for us. That's exactly what we need out of Batum, like anywhere from 10 to 15 a night, and good defense. That's his job. Beal put up 20 a game. Nene put up 8 and 5, and then the rest of the team, you know, they kind of just played their role. A lot of these guys probably will not be on the roster next year, including Leonardo Barbosa. I'm not gonna lie though, some really good signs from the squad this season. John Wall's putting up MVP type of numbers. Beal's putting up 20 a game, is only at 80 overall. DeAndre Jordan's hooping, Batum's hooping, and we're taking the Nets to 7 games. So can we get this first playoff series win under our belt? I wasn't even going to check who the Nets roster was. I was low-key expecting us to get bounced. But I mean, this team's definitely beatable for us too. So we got game 7. Let's see if we can get our first playoff series dub with this team. That's a big thing to get under the belt, you know, just some playoff experience, especially if we want to try and make a run next year. And we take game 7 home. We're going on to the second round to play the Bulls. John Wall drops 31, 4, and 11 in his first playoff game 7. Beal 25 and 6, Batum 13, DeAndre 9 and 12. This Luke Babbitt guy's been hooping for us. Put up 8 and 6 off the bench. And now we got Chicago, who do have a 96 overall Derrick Rose. So this is going to be a tough series. I would be lying if I said I was confident in us in this series. They just have a better team. I mean, 96 D Rose. It's hard to compete with when John Wall's still developing, but they were up 3-0. We just won the last 2 games. Can we force a game 7? We cannot. That's all right right, though. I wasn't expecting us to win a championship this year. Kevin Durant and the Thunder go on and win it. That's pretty cool to see this team win a championship. They definitely should have in real life. I was going to say, how did LeBron not make the championship? But they got beat in 7 games by Cleveland. LeBron just went out sad to his old team. Isn't this his first year in Miami? No, it's his second year. Oh, no, it's third year. Okay, it's his third year, but still. Getting bounced first round is the 1 seed by the team you left to go form a super team is a bad look. I'm not going to lie. Oh, Kyrie was on the squad, too. Kyrie dropped 18, 4, and 9 to bounce him. That's insane. 2013 draft night, the Orlando Magic have the first pick. They pick Giannis. Victor Oladipo goes 2 to the Phoenix Suns. And then Otto Porter goes to Boston. All right, so we're at pick 18. There's some decent picks here left. Nothing crazy, if I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna go with KCP. We said we were trying to build some bench depth. I'm not gonna lie, that's some pretty good bench depth, I think. And then I swear we had another first round pick, but it's not telling me I do. Did I accidentally put that in one of those trays and not even realize it? Swap best with Wizards. I think the Sixers cheesed me out of the pick. They just changed it to a swap in the 2014 draft. Yeah, that's what it's looking like they did. I just didn't even notice that. Here comes the money. But we are now in free agency. D Rose is a free agent. He's restricted though, so that usually means they go right back to their team. I've never seen a restricted free agent leave their team in this game. That's a high overall. They just match it. So I'm not even gonna offer D Rose, and we don't even need D Rose. Carmelo is available. I love Carmelo, don't get me wrong, but I really don't know if he fits this team and what we need. I mean, I guess he could play the 3, Batum 4, DeAndre 5. I feel like when Carmelo's available, you gotta offer him. And we can knock out Carmelo getting a ring and John Wall getting a ring. So I'll throw him an offer, see if he signs. If not, though, I'm not tripping. But a guy like Rudy, we could use a guy like Rudy, so we'll throw him an offer too. We'll throw him a little more money, because I'm not gonna lie, I would have really liked to have Rudy. And we could either try and get Al Horford or Joe Johnson. We could play DeAndre at the 5, Batum at the 4, so I think I'm gonna try and get Joe Johnson, maybe play him at the 3. So we're just offering 3 small forwards. Hopefully one of them sign. All right, so Joe Johnson and Rudy both accept, so we got to pick one. And Joe Johnson's 32 and would be on a 4-year deal, so he'd be on until he's 36, 37. And Rudy's only 26, so we'd have him until he's about 30, which is like prime NBA age. So I'm gonna go with Rudy, and Melo signs with the Pacers. And then the only other move I did make was Jermaine O'Neal for that backup center role. Got him to a good deal. But John Wall's up to a 92, Rudy up to an 88, DeAndre 87, and then Brad Beal is up to an 84. So the team's getting better. Batum went down 4 overall, which is not good. But I thought he was low-key like a 77 when we traded for him. So I think he might have went up. I don't know if it's glitched or what. But we just re-signed him to a 3-year deal as well. So let's go try and win a championship. And your 2014 Kia Most Valuable Player, Jonathan Wall. He never won an MVP in his normal career, so that's a good accolade to add to the trophy case. Really good season too. 26 points a game, 12 assists, and 2 steals. Giannis won Rookie of the Year. Was hoping to see KCP. AD wins DPOI, 3 blocks a game. Chris Middleton is on the Pistons. He wins Most Improved Player. And then the Thunder had the best record in the league, 64 and 18. But we were not far behind them. You guys see, we got the 1 seed. This team has took a big leap over the offseason. We went 61 and 21. So only 3 games back of the best record in the league, and we got the Orlando Magic in the first round. We'll have Giannis, Al Horford as their 2 feature players, but I mean, nothing too crazy here, to be honest. Giannis is only a 77, and if that's rookie Giannis, we will just back off him all the way to the paint and let him shoot jump shots. We are up 3-0, and we close it out 4-0. John Wall with 19 points, 15 assists in the closeout game. Rudy with 19 and 7. Batum 18, Brad Beal 16, and DeAndre Jordan 6 and 12. Wall averaged 21, 5, and 12 throughout the series. Rudy put up basically 19 a game for us this season, and then put up 19 a game throughout the playoff series as well. Luke Babbitt, the hidden gem off our bench, put up 10 a game and then 10 throughout the playoff series. So it looks like these averages are pretty consistent. Batum 10 a game and then almost 14 a game throughout the playoffs. And then Beal pretty much the similar numbers from his regular season and postseason averages as well. So I mean, this team is looking good. I really don't see a reason we can't beat the Heat or the Bulls. It's going to be good series, but the Bulls just got 4-3 beat by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Derrick Rose put up 8, 5, and 7 in the elimination game. That is crazy. I would have expected him to put up like 40. Nate Robinson was their leading scorer. 5'9" Nate Robinson put up 19 points. Jimmy Butler 16. Kyrie though dropped 35 on him. And now we got Kyrie in the Cavs in the next round. Kyrie's up to a 92, Wall 93. 2 of the best point guards in the league going head to head. It should be a good one, but we do have the better team. LeBron and the Heat just lost again in the first round. So the East is really anyone's to take. Paul George and the Pacers is down there. That's a good team too. The Nets, I mean, we just beat them last year, so we could really get to the finals this year. I don't want to look too far ahead, but it's honestly looking good for us. But it is 2-2 right now going into game 5. So we got to focus on this series first. Let me just adjust this rotation real quick. All right, game 5. was a close game throughout the first quarter, but then we just kind of belted them in the second quarter. We're up 17 to start the second half, and we're just going to keep riding that lead, it looks like, and we end up winning by 19. John Wall, 32 and 15. Brad Beal, 23, 6 and 8. Rudy, 21, and Batum, 20. So 4 guys over 20 points. Not going to lose too many games when people on our team are doing that. Let's see what Kyrie did, actually. Kyrie had 18. I mean, as long as we limit Kyrie in this game 6, I see no reason we don't move on to the Eastern Conference Finals right here. Just limit Kyrie Irving. You're not going to stop Kyrie. You just got to limit him. And it looks like we did that, at least by the score. We won 118-102. Kyrie had 27. I mean, hey, at least we held him under 30, and then the rest of the team didn't really help him. And our boy John Wall, 40-point game, basically, and 12 assists. John Wall is hungry for that ring. Pacers Nets is going to a game 7. Then OKC Los Angeles in the West. I'm not going to lie, I'm rooting for Lob City to win that series because KD, Russ, and Harden, that's going to be tough. Unless Harden left over free agency, because I think he was a free agent. Looks like we're playing PG in the Pacers, though. I forgot Carmelo signed here over the offseason, so we're playing Carmelo and PG with 6'7" point guard Sean Livingston. All right, this is going to be a tougher series than I thought. We do take game 1. John Wall with 47 and 17. Holy shit. John Wall is locked in. Rudy had 32 and then Beal with 28 and 15 assists. We put up 153 points. I'm not even good enough at math to add this all up with John Wall and Brad Beal, how many points they scored and assisted on, but it's a lot. And then if you throw Rudy in there too, it's basically the whole team because Rudy dropped 30 as well. All right, game 2. Could we take this one as well? No, we cannot. Losing the game on the home floor is not a good sign. But we do come back and win one on Indiana's floor. Carmelo went for 31. Brad Beal went for 46. John Wall, 24 points, 18 assists. Can we go up 3-1? We cannot. Wall, 36, 5 and 9 in the loss. And then some guy named Terrence Jones just dropped 23, 9 and 5 on us. But all right, game 5. Not gonna lie, this is a huge game. And it is on our home floor. So we gotta win this if we want to win the series. And we pull away in the 4th. We get the dub. John Wall, 31 and 17. John Wall's putting up crazy stat lines. And we got game 6 in Indiana. Let's see if we can close them out. And we cannot. I was gonna hop in, but the Pacers just pulled away in the final minute of the game. It was like a 1-point game, and they just went on a run. We're down 7:54 seconds, so we're most likely going to a game 7. Yeah, we are. Carmelo dropped 35 on us. John Wall, though, dropped 42, 6 and 12 in the loss. But the game 6 loss does not matter. We are going to the NBA Finals, 134-127. John Wall with 29 and 17, our leading scorer. Batum at 25 for us, and Beal 21. Terrence Jones again dropped 34. Paul George 23, and Melo 20. But we're going to the NBA Finals, and we are playing the winner of this game 7 right here. OKC versus the Clippers. And like I said, we're rooting for the Clippers to win this, and it looks like they're going to. We're playing Lob City. Thank God. I did not want to have to play Russell Westbrook and KD. We will take Blake Griffin and Chris Paul 10 out of 10 times. Not going to be an easy finals or anything. Don't get me wrong. This is a good squad. We did take DeAndre Jordan from them, though, so we got their starting center. This is not the true Lob City. They got Jimmer Fredette as their starting 2 guard. That's crazy. Jimmer Fredette is a college legend. We dropped the first 2 to the Clippers, though. We dropped the first 3, or we got to come up short. We come back, take the next one. Can we maybe force a game 6? We can't. Damn, I thought this was our year. This is the easiest path to a championship we are going to have. We did not have to play the Bulls or the Heat. And now Carmelo and Paul George are on the Pacers. So there's 3 really good teams in the East, not including us. And we didn't have to play Kevin Durant. That's tough. I guess let's try and run it back, though. And Dante Exum just went with the #1 overall pick in the 2014 draft. Is this draft class terrible? No, it's Jokic and Embiid's draft class. They just picked Exum over Jokic and Embiid. That is absolutely terrible. And Andrew Wiggins. That might be the worst draft pick I've ever seen. We have the 7th pick? I think that is. Yeah, we have the 7th pick. Okay. Welcome to the team, Julius Randle. And we just grabbed OJ Mayo for a backup 2 guard off the bench. 3-year, $24 million deal. Not too bad. And we are right back as the 1 seed this year. And with 2 1 seeds in a row, I mean, our seasons are really championship or bust now. It was cool to get to the championship last year, but anything short of a championship now is just disappointing. We got the Nets in the first round, though. Nothing too crazy here. I'm honestly just going to hit simulate round. We should get by them. I just stopped it because it is 3-2. I was expecting like a 4-1, 4-0, and we're going to a game 7. I really need to stop jinxing us. Every time I say something about it being an easy series, it seems like it never is. All right, looks like we're going to close out game 7 pretty easily, though. Beal 21, Wall Wall 17. And now we got the Pacers, who do got Melo and Paul George, if you do not remember. LeBron just lost again to his old team. Kyrie just owns LeBron. Kyrie also did win the MVP this year. He put up 34 a game with 7 assists. So yeah, Kyrie was pretty locked in. But I mean, D-Wade, LeBron, Chris Bosh, this team has just been underachieving. But I'm not mad at it. I would rather play Kyrie, even though he's the MVP. I'd rather play him than LeBron in that Heat team any day. So I'm cool with that. Thunder got bounced first round 2 by the Spurs. Spurs are a good team, don't get me wrong. But hey, we will take not playing Kevin Durant in the finals anytime we can. But first we gotta get past the Pacers, who did take us 7 last year. But I was gonna say it's looking like they won. I thought we were gonna win that game. But we are 3-2. Are we going to a game 7? We are not. John Wall drops 22, Randall 20. Anthony Davis was their leading scorer with 30. So they actually have Anthony Davis on the squad now too. I did not know that. I don't know how this team didn't beat us. They have Paul George, Carmelo, and AD. And not bad role players. Probably would have took that series a little more serious if I knew they had Anthony Davis. But hey, we still get the dub. We got Kyrie in the Western Conference Finals, the MVP. So we can't take this team light. They did have some good pickups too. They got Zebo on the squad. Tristan Thompson is still on the team, who developed nice. And it is a 2-2 series. Game 5, Eastern Conference Finals. And looks like we are going to fall again. 110-100. We're down 3-2. All right, let's see what John Wall's made of. 2 elimination games in a row. Win or go home. We're forcing the game 7. Kyrie with 41. John Wall 33 and 16. Brad Beal 25 and 9. And it all comes down to this. All right, I was kind of hoping for game 7 to be close to hop in and watch, but it just was not. We're going to the NBA Finals. John Wall 33 and 15. This guy has been dropping insane playoff stats back-to-back years. We're due for a championship. We got the Pelicans, as you guys saw. I mean, if this team beats us, I don't know what to say. This should be a championship. I don't even care about the jinx. There's just no way we should lose to this squad. We're down 2-1. Lock in, John Wall. Please lock in. We're down 4 with a minute left. It is our ball. This is a must-win game, though. Rudy to the bucket. That is not the shot, Rudy. That is just not the shot. Ricky Rubio to Jones, and we follow him and 1. We are going down 3-1. Yeah, he hits the free throw. We're down 7 with 50 seconds left. We're going down 3-1. Terrence Ross dropped 23 on us. Harrison Barnes 22 and Terrence Jones 16 and 10. John Wall dropped 24, 2 and 10, but it's not enough. We're down 3-1 to the Pelicans. I did not think I would be seeing that. I just went in and changed our bench depth to 9 instead of 10, so we're running just, higher overalls, getting our better players more minutes. Works for that game. Headed into game 6, down 3-2, and it looks like we're going to force a game 7. We are forcing a game 7. Maybe playing 9 was what we needed to do. Brad Beal 25, John Wall 22 and 13. I usually like playing 10 during the regular season just to keep the guys, not from gassing out. But when we have a weaker bench or you're not like a great 10th man, I do like to switch it to a 9-man for the postseason. I mean, it seems like it's been helping. I don't know if that's what's making the difference, but it looks like we're about to come back from 3-1. We do come back from 3-1. John Wall is an NBA champion and he wins the Finals MVP. What a sight to see. Anthony Davis on the Pacers does win the MVP this year, 26 and 13. And they had the Rookie of the Year in D-Loading, 15.5 a game, 7 assists. And they did get the 1 seed. So everything is kind of pointing towards the Pacers winning the championship this year. So hopefully we could break that streak or whatever you want to call it. We do 4-0 the Orlando Magic in the first round. LeBron and them did not even make the playoffs. I have no idea what's going on in Miami. Pacers win their series. We win our series. I'm guessing we're just going to match up with the Pacers is what it's looking like. Well, never mind. We're down 3-2 to Boston, who don't even have Tatum or Jaylen Brown. It is Joel Embiid, Rajon Rondo, Serge Ibaka, Otto Porter, and Marcus Thornton. Is this going to be the team to end the run? Not yet, at least. We are forcing the game 7. Beal 21, Julius 15, Rudy 14, and John Wall 13 and 14. John Wall had another amazing regular season, by the way, 23 and 11. He made All-NBA first team for the 4th year in a row, I think. And we got a close game 7, a tied game, so it's as close as you can get, actually. So let's hop in. Our ball jumping in. John Wall wasting no time pulling the 3. He misses. Julius Randle misses the board. And here comes Ibaka up the court, thinking he's a point guard. I don't know why he's still dribbling if he scores that. I was going to say, there's no way we just let Serge Ibaka go coast to coast on us. OJ Mayo with the rock. Brad Beal's wide open in the corner. Beal for 3. Smacks it. 113, 110. 1 stop. Washington is going crazy. We just need 1 stop. Looks like Rudy and I think Trevor Booker's looking to check in. We do have a really small lineup out there right now. We do need Rudy to get in there. A little fade away from Serge Ibaka. He has 28 on us tonight. I guess Serge Ibaka is turning into a mini Jokic in this NBA multiverse. John Wall, though, had nothing. Kicked it out to Beal. Beal pulls up for another 3. Misses. That would have been the dagger. But now we got to get a stop. Green. Was that Draymond Green? Yeah, I think it was, but Jaren Soldier just blew that layup. And we just need Julius to make these free throws. 2 big free throws from Julius. It really comes down to this possession right here. Rajon on John Wall. I think the Celtics are out of timeout, so they kind of got to go for a 3 here. Rajon putting up the 3. He misses, and we're going on to the Eastern Conference Finals. John Wall with 39 and 19. Almost a 40-point, 20-assist game if you got one more of each. Beal 26, 5 and 9, including that big corner 3. Julius Randle 19 and 12. And then their leading scorer was Serge Ibaka with 28 points. Embiid had 14 and 10. Embiid's still pretty young though. He's only 22, only at 86 overall. If that's a 96 overall Joel Embiid, it might be a different story. But conference finals are set. OKC was somehow the 7th seed. They made it to the West Finals anyway though, which I don't like to see. But now we got to go against the MVP Anthony Davis, Carmelo Anthony, who's a 96, Paul George a 92, and the Rookie of the Year D Loading. It's gonna be a dogfight. We take the first 2 games though on the Indiana Pacers, the first 3 games, and it is 3-1. I was not expecting to go up 3-0 on that team. Now the Pacers are starting to battle back, and we're going to a game 7. So we go up 3-0 just to get edged and go to game 7. All right, game 7, we started off strong though, a 30-16 first quarter and then a 27-19 second. And as long as we can hold this lead, we're going back to the NBA championship. We're going back to the finals. Wall with 31 and 12 in the closeout. What did the Pacers do? Carmelo 20, 80, 15 and 12. Paul George had only 6 points, 4 boards, 5 assists. I mean, it's not like a terrible all-around game, you know, getting the boards and assists, but 6 points from PG, who's supposed to be one of your main scorers, 3 of 16 shooting. Not a good look. And we got the Pelicans in the NBA Finals again. They somehow just beat Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. They also did steal Luke Babbitt from us over the offseason, our hidden gem off the bench. He finally realized the money that he was worth, and we weren't able to pay him, so he went to OKC. We take game 1 against the Pels, though. It is a rematch from last year. We're up 3-0 and 4-0. The Wizards have won a championship, and you know the three-peat is very tough to do, and the Pacers are just getting better, so I think we're gonna send John Wall out on a high note. The goal is to win them a championship. We want him to. Let's have him go out on a championship. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. If you guys did enjoy, drop a like for me, and also if you're new, hit that sub button. Road to 12K subs. Appreciate all the support on the videos. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.